Good morning, everyone. My name is Daniel Wójcik. I am a professor at this institution, Jagiellonian University, but also at the Nensky Institute of Experimental Biology. I am one of the organizers of the ninth Baltic Nordic Neuroinformatics School. I'm very pleased to welcome you here. It's a great pleasure to actually be seeing people in person, after those 2 years of pandemics. So I just want to say a few introductory words, but I would like to show you my other co-organizers. They are coming, some of them come. I'll introduce them. Okay, so let's move on. So first, this is the organizing and scientific committee. You will see some of those people around. I mean, this is me, and this is Magda, Michał, Igor, Ziemek, Ada, Wojtek, Maria-Lena, and Ausha, and we have our volunteers coming. Guys, can you come up? Can you just... we have a few students, volunteers will be around here. So they're going to be your first your first line of advice, whatever happens. So thank you, guys. You met them already when you were registering here. Right, so I should start with thanking our funders. This school has been made possible thanks to European money, which have been transferred through 2 different national agencies to Jagiellonian University, and I'm very grateful to 2 departments which have been instrumental in making this happen. That is the present Department of Management and Social Communication and the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science. And I'm grateful to Nensky Institute, which also has supported us in kind, for instance, through this license and supporting ADA. And I would like to thank everybody that I mentioned. And I just realized I should carry my microphone close to my mouth. What a difference that makes, right? I've never been a singer in the band, okay. So I'm grateful to the colleagues that I mentioned. I'm grateful to our excellent lecturers whom you're going to listen to, and the tutors who will organize hands-on workshops for you, plus all the volunteers. You have seen 2 of them. There will be more of them over the next few days. Okay, so much for thanks. And now the actual practicalities. So first, a request, please wear masks. I mean, as you can see, I have the masks. It's not that I am masochist, right? I mean, we've all, I guess we are all fed up with the masks, but we hear that the COVID is coming. We hear there's increasing number of cases. So we are going to play adults over the next week. I'm going to be wearing this. The exception that we're going to do is that when we have a speaker here, we ask that they actually take down the masks so that it's easier to understand them. Okay, then we have those badges. Each of you should get a badge, and you can see that the badges are color-coded. So you've got the student badges, volunteer badges, faculty, and organizer badges. The green ones are usually not visible because organizers are typically also faculty, so you won't see many of those. They will typically wear blue. But those, the orange ones, I guess they are the most valuable one. I mean, if you get lost, anything, you just look for the orange badge, okay? And then tonight, the plan is that after the workshop, we'll have a trip to the city center and a brief tour. The idea is just to show you around, show you some things worth visiting and some places where you might want to eat. It's not going to be a regular tour. It's just a brief city orientation, if you will. We decided against having dinners on site, which happened last week because we hear that people complain that they never managed to go to the city. We think that this way is better. Then we have the poster session. The poster session, the only way to organize it was just to have posters outside. So some of you brought the posters. You can hang them if you have difficulty finding, how to do this. Just ask the volunteers. And the time to watch the posters is during coffee breaks and the lunches. So essentially, if you want to discuss, we'll be passing by them on the way to the coffee breaks and lunches. The catering is provided on level -1, and you can see the signs all over the place. We just indicate how you go, but basically from this room you just go left, and then there's the staircase you can go down. For toilets, you can also look for printed signs. The workshops will be in the computer science department, which is across the Jagiellonian alley, but somebody will take you there after the lecture, after the lunch for the first time. Then I should tell you that we will have a dedicated IT person who is supporting us, and he will organize also 2 questions and answer sessions for the lecturers and tutors who might need this. He's basically available here. And then there is the internet. Okay, I said that it will be provided soon. It's already been provided. forgot to remove this. So we have the edu Roam. If you are using this, there's a special Wi-Fi setup for us, and it's also given here. So you can just use this information. And that's really it from me. I just stop this presentation.